All right, y'all. So, Bitcoin, we need to discuss what is happening because we are at a very crucial area of support. And depending on what happens right here will determine, in my view, the future of the Bitcoin price action. If we are going to pump all the way to the moon through the Van Allen radiation belts, or are we going to dump down to the netherworld? We are going to be talking and discussing this, but first, make sure to like the video, guys. As you can see, the Jason Casper like button index is super bullish right now. It is so dang bullish. You can see we have a very tiny dip right here. Make sure to buy the dip on the Jason Casper like button, share the video, all that good stuff that us YouTubers are supposed to say. Okay, so what happened to Bitcoin? Well, yesterday we got a pretty big move to the downside, and I did make an emergency video update yesterday, and I was talking about how yesterday we were looking at this important area of support, right? We were looking at this very important area of support yesterday where we could potentially get a rejection from. We had a daily level, we had a high volume node, and we had a golden pocket in one area. And we're like, if we get 12-minute bearish divergences, then we will look to short this down. Now, also yesterday, I had a few scenarios that I was looking to trade. And one of those scenarios was a bearish scenario where we would reject from this important high volume node and then come down and find support at first, this golden pocket at about $45.8 thousand, and then come down and find support at about $44.3 to $44.8 thousand. Okay, we can see that yesterday what happened was we did in fact reject perfectly off of that high volume node that we had right here, and we came down, and the two major areas that we did find support was number one right here at that 45.8-ish thousand dollars, right? We did find support right here. And then later we came down and we did find support at that $44.3 thousand area. So the bearish scenario is playing out. And this is a key area of support right now. This is an area of support that we have been watching for a very long time. Right here, this 44.3 to 44.8 area of support. Why is this so important, and why have we had this on our chart for so long? There's a number of reasons, but one of the two most important reasons are because, number one, if we take a look at the higher term time frames, we can see that if we analyze the volume that's traded here like this, we can see that we are coming down to a very important area of support, which is the value area high of the previous range. The reason this is so important is because if Bitcoin is unable to hold this level as support, then it's very likely that we will make our way down to lower levels, potentially even the $38.5 to $39,000 area. The second reason why this is such a crucial area of support is because if we take our Fibonacci our Fibonacci retracement tool from that last low to the high that we put in, we can see that we're bouncing perfectly off the 382. That is why this is such an important area of support. Now, if we are indeed going to continue in the uptrend, which we have been in since, I guess you could say, January 24th of 2022, when we came down to this crucial area of support, this is one of the major areas that I am looking for to put in a higher low, right? This is a major area that I am looking for to put in a higher low. And so, of course, I am personally in a few long trades right here. I've already locked in profit. In fact, even just recently this morning, I did give a quick setup because I saw that there was the potential that we could come down and retest this level to put in a higher low after we put in this initial low, come up, come back down between 44.6 to 44.8, and then get another move to the upside. And actually that did happen. We did get the retest of that value area high, took the long trade, currently still in the long trade, got my stop loss at the entry right now, kind of hoping to take a move higher. Okay, so right now I'm in a pretty good situation because I am schlong. And what I mean by being schlong is I am in shorts from high up, right? I'm in a short from 47.8, and then yesterday I also took the short from 47.4, and now also I'm in some long positions, right? I took the long this morning from about 44.7, and then I also did take a long from 44.8, that important value area high. And so right now my plan is basically, as long as we are able to hold above this value area high, I am going to look for higher prices. If we lose this area, this important area, then I'm going to be looking down to lower levels. And one of those is going to be the $42,000 level, where potentially we could see another bounce from that general zone. Now, if we lose that, then it's very possible that we could come down to another area of support, which we have right down here. We have a high volume node down at around $39,000, and not only that, but we can see that we do have some fib levels down around that area as well. Now, even if we come all the way down here, all right, that would still be a higher high on a large time frame, right? We could actually now be trading in some kind of channel like this, where we come to the high, to the low, to the high, to the low, to the high, and then back down to the low. Very, very interesting potential right here to still maintain in an uptrend. Now, why am I talking about us being bullish in an uptrend? The reason why is because market structure is telling us that we're in an uptrend right now. If we turn on market Cipher B on the daily time frame, we can see that indeed we did get a money flow crossover on the daily time frame. And we did print a red dot on the daily time frame, which simply means we just have to cool off. When we look at these red dots on the daily time frame, they do mean we need to cool off. And we can see that we printed one right here. And yeah, we had a pretty big cool off, but we were still in the uptrend. We printed one right here, and we had a pretty big cool off, but still putting in higher lows. Okay, now we have one right here. We can come all the way down to this area right here and still be putting in higher lows, maintaining that bullish market structure. Okay, so that's kind of my plan for right now. Really, the key area for me is going to be that $44,000 to $44,800 area. This zone right here between that 382 and this value area high are very important for me right now, because even if we go down to lower time frames, we can see that if we just draw two lines right here, that this is a very important zone, right? This is a very important zone. We've been trading using this zone as our resistance all the way from the 13th of January. It was our resistance once, twice, 3, 4, and then technically 5 times. So now we just have a standard breakout and retest, right? A standard breakout and retest. And so if this retest is a valid retest, then I do expect we could potentially come higher to some higher areas of resistance. If you do want to get into the VIP Discord where we post these levels and stuff like that, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We do have a thriving community in here of traders, and we're all about education and helping each other do this better. Dr. Harlequin, K-Pax, White Phoenix, Boyan, these guys are awesome traders. Also, if you want to learn how to trade this way so that you always have a plan, so that you can make the plan in advance and then execute when you see price action lining up with your confirmations, you can check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because what we do is we give you a clearly defined point A to point B comprehensive system so that you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where your stop loss should be if the trade goes wrong, where your take profit should be if the trade goes right, risk management so that you don't blow your whole account, stuff like that. We do have people who have been able to quit their job and become full-time traders after taking this course. Shout out to Jagger, who's officially quit their full-time job and has become a full-time trader. You know, I don't say these things to be braggadocious. I just say these things. My goal with this course was to present all the information in an orderly fashion so that you could actually make this happen. Okay, there's a 25% discount in the description of the video. Right now, we are indeed getting some good support at support. The 4-hour has a big Ben BitBoy green dot potentially for another move up. We will have to see what happens. All right, y'all, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And God bless. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.